So the question is yoga a religion? And I've talked about this before. Yoga is a science, right? It's a method. This method, and you know, my father he put it very simply for me. Is he asked me the question one day. He said, so and my father is a Presbyterian minister, has been one for probably 75, 80 years, right, since he was a boy. And so he said to me, he said, so is yoga your religion? Is that your religion now, yoga? And I said, no, no, yoga's not a religion. It's a science. I'm not, no, I'm not, no, it's not a religion. And then he asked me another question, follow up question was, well, how often do you do it? I said, well, I do it every day. I get up in the morning every day and do my practice. He said, so would you say that you do it religiously? We have to when words mean things, right? That's something my wife says a lot. Words mean things, and you have to really think about what you're saying, think about how you're using these words. If you're doing something every single day, you're practicing it on a ritualistic basis, then it's a religion. You're doing something religiously. That's your religion. How you practice your religion is debatable. Some people practice their religion is just getting up, sitting down, meditating, doing some yoga, and going about their day. Some people get up, drink a cup of coffee, listen to some meditation tapes, and go about their way. Some people get up and read quotes. Some people get up and read the Bible. It is your religion, your personal ritual. So the answer to the question, yes, yoga is a religion. If you're doing it every single day, now when you get into worshiping something, that's something else. That's something different. Worshiping something is different. Organized religion is different. Okay? Someone telling you what to do, when to do it, how to do it, that's when you get into dogma. That's when you get into control. But true religion, your own personal religion, what you do to fulfill yourself spiritually, that's your personal religion. That's your thing, right? You are under control of that. No one is telling you what you have to do. When you look at the eight limbs of yoga, the eight limbs of yoga say nothing about religion. The only concept or the only thing that they that in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali that talks about any type of deity or something like that is the phrase, or Ishvara Pratitaha, which means whatever it is that you consider to be God, a deity, or your higher self, or the best part of you, right? That's what you focus on. That's the closest thing that the eight limbs of yoga, that's the closest thing that you could relate to any type of worship that's in there. And it's about what you want to worship. It's about what makes sense to you. I know of Christians, people who are Christians who practice yoga because they, I like to say that word, that Ishvana Prahida is insert deity here, right? If you worship a deity, if that's something you do, you put it right there. That is your focus of worship. That is your focus. When you're doing the yoga practice, you're doing your religious yoga practice every single morning. What are you focused on in your mind, right? Your higher self, maybe Jesus, maybe Buddha, maybe Krishna, maybe Allah, maybe Jehovah, the Great Mother Sophia, nature, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay? Doesn't matter. It's your practice, your ritual, your religion.